turnout on Super Thursday, then that'll be awesome. But my question for you, Sean, is Chuck Wallace Chris Wallace's brother? Because they look a lot alike, you know. But Joe, it's unbelievable. And in Texas, I was talking to one of our pollsters there and campaign manager Keith Norfleet, Mike Basiles. They know Texas and you know, scary, but you have a Marxist that is leading the Democrats in Texas. And we don't know the effect of all the Democrats throwing in the towel because half the vote has voted in early voting. So it's going to be interesting to see, but who would have ever dreamed that a Marxist, a proud communist, basically from his days visiting the Soviet Union on his honeymoon, would be winning in Texas for the Democrats. So it's an amazing time.
They're all nuts to me. I can go through the chapter and verse on all of them. How do you think this plays out tomorrow?
Well, look, I think everyone should go out and turn out for Joe Biden on Thursday and definitely not tomorrow.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. There's essentially a coronation from the Democratic establishment for Joe Biden today for the guy that everyone just listened to, gaffe after gaffe, and not just gaffe, but some, comments that you could say are maybe even racist. So that guy, a guy who was on his third presidential run, he won his first primary state in South Carolina in 3 runs. He got trounced by Bernie Sanders in the 3 states prior to that. So that's the guy that Democrats think is their best chance, or at least the establishment Democrats think is their best chance for the nomination and potentially the general election, which I think sort of tells you something.
What about this whole issue of, 20,000 contracted disease, 1,000 died, then they start taking it seriously in 2009 and 2010, Louis, and Donald Trump acted in 3 weeks. How do you politicize that? And
you have to be dishonest to do that. But if you look at the Democratic playbook, here we had a president that reacted immediately and said we need to restrict people coming in from China, the problem area, and he was called a racist. And, then they turn around and call him other names when he was wanting to make sure our border is secure. Fortunately, the 3-judge panel at the Ninth Circuit reversed themselves and said, maybe President Trump did have a good idea down there. But the president's been ahead of the game at every turn.
Predictions. What happens tomorrow, Lisa Booth?
Well, I am looking at how much Bernie Sanders runs up the score in California, because it could be hard to catch him depending on how many delegates he gets there. Also, looking at seeing if Elizabeth Warren loses her home state of Massachusetts, I think it's going to be really hard for her to justify her presidential run if she loses her own state.
All right, good observations, both of you. When we come back, all right, so the media mob, Democrats are weaponizing, politicizing the coronavirus outbreak, but will it come back to bite them? We'll explain.